You said earlier that the US really wants to be a leader in this space, but they're a little hamstrung because there's no legislation, there's just that executive order. So, in the international community, where is the US in this AI space race really? Is it ahead of the curve or is it behind major international players?
I think it's a very tight horse race right now, and we're seeing a lot of sort of changing here because it appears that Europe may be the first bloc to introduce major legislation here. However, there's a summit this week in London of world leaders to talk about AI, and Vice President Kamala Harris attended that this week to talk about what the US is doing, and a huge part of that was talking about this executive order, and that was effectively how the White House talked about it. This was the first major AI regulatory effort by a government worldwide. So I think it's a bit too early to say, but there are different efforts being pursued right now, and time will tell.
I've been covering AI a lot over the past year. I know you have as a tech reporter, and I'm interested to talk about the pros and cons a little bit. A con obviously could be a threat to national security, pro spurs innovation, things like that. We're at a paradigm shift here. So do you think the benefits outweigh the risks when it comes to AI?
I think that the risks are pretty widely documented and well documented, and I think that we're coming up on some landmark events that will also test the limits of the ability to regulate AI and also the impacts of it. I mean, we've seen just from the conflict in Israel and Gaza that we've seen widespread misinformation being generated from that. We've also seen the rise of deepfake videos, and we've also seen harms to children and their interactions with AI generated products in social media. So I think that those things stand out as issues that need to be addressed as soon as possible. I think that also the introduction of ChatGPT has changed so many industries in less than a year. Like the marketing, like people are having their emails written by ChatGPT.
Journalists are also scared about their jobs.
And I mean, we've even seen AI take a major role within the Hollywood writers' strikes. There's huge concerns about whether AI is going to be replacing their jobs to write movies and TV shows. That feels right, that feels very close and tangible and something that needs to be addressed.